my age, do you think I should be doing something like this?
Believe me, Ronnie, every once in a while it's healthy to do this sort of thing. It isn't just for young people, you know. A lot of people our age do it. I hear even George...
Not while wearing roller skates.
Probably not.
And why shorty pajamas? Why can't I just wear the normal lounge type?
Oh, Ronnie, you look good, dear. I like the way you look.
And the water wings?
I like those too.
Listen, can I take off the water wings and the bunny ears?
Oh, I wish you wouldn't.
Nancy, I'm really surprised at you. I mean, this is strange. I wouldn't think you'd go in for this. And I've known you an awful long time.
I suppose you want me to take off the pirate boots and throw away the pogo stick and the Dumbo ears.
Can I remind you of something? I am the President of the United States.
Ooh, that's what makes it so wild. Now, Ronnie dear, just grit your teeth and say, I'm going to jump in with both feet.
All right, I'll do it. But I just wish I could take off the beaver tail and get rid of the skates.
Oh, it's too late now, dear. Mwah. Good luck.
I'll probably be sorry in the morning.
All right, stand by, Mr. President. You're on, and cue the President.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Look at that little boy over there. He must have gotten separated from the tour.
Oh, you mean the little one standing there staring up the picture of George Washington, dear?
Yes, I'll just go over and stand behind him and tell him what a great country this is. Excuse me, little boy. That's the father of our country you're looking at. His name is George Washington. He was also the first president of the United States. And a great president he was, too. He fought for our country and made it the great country that it is today. And after you finish school, you can grow up to be president, just like George Washington. And you can live here in the White House, just like me.
What? Me leave Fantasy Island? Neither! The plane! The plane!
Here to see you.
Brezhnev? Bacon? Prince Charles?
No, sir. It's Mr. Bill.
Mr. who?
Mr. Bill, sir. You know, the little man who always gets stepped on and smashed on Saturday Night Live?
Well, you know I can't stay up that late. But Ed Meese often tells me about the show the next morning. So, send him in. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Which movies do you like the best?
Oh, boy, I like those westerns where you do all those dangerous stunts. Hey!
Well, Mr. Bill, I had highly trained stuntmen to do those. But tell me, who does your stunts?
Well, gee, I have to do all my own stunts. And, you know, in fact, that's why I wanted to get into something a little safer, like politics. Say, could you give me some pointers about how you broke in?
Well, I'd be glad to, Mr. Bill. Listen, why don't we discuss this out in the Rose Garden?
The Rose Garden?
You've never seen the rose garden? Well, listen. Hop up here on the windowsill and I'll show it to you.
Oh, could you give me a hand? No, that's a little high for me to hop.
Sure, Mr. Bill.
Oh, but be careful there. Watch out.
Well, there's the rose garden down there, and
Watch it.
I would.
No. Hey, what's that big plane coming, huh?
Oh, that's Secretary of State Sluggo and his new B-1 bomber. The poor little fella should have stuck to show business.